Terra for Impossible Things in Technology, and we're at the Hannover Messe for the big industrial conference here of the 3 days. I've got Chris with me, so Chris, can you introduce your role at HPE and what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Chris Wellise. I'm the Chief Sustainability Officer at Hewlett-Packard Enterprise.
Sustainability is a big topic for HPE. From my point of view, there are only a couple of organisations that I see around in the tech space that have actually got this kind of front and centre of talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only critical to us from a reputational standpoint, clearly, but we're really finding that sustainability is a true differentiator now for our customers. They're really demanding it from their suppliers, and it's key to helping them meet their customer needs as well.
I know you talk about the circular economy, so tell us more about how it works at HPE.
Yeah, I mean, really, the key driver for the circular economy comes down to the proliferation of data.
Yep.
I mean, that's a real key driver. I mean, we talk about by 2030, there's expected to be 8.5 billion people on the planet. The average estimates are that about 15 devices per person at that point in time. Devices speaking to devices, devices speaking to people, people speaking to people, all interconnected. Massive amounts of data are being created.
Yep.
So in order to sort of work within the planetary boundaries that have been established by the laws of nature, we really need to think about moving away from the take, make, dispose economy to one where we begin to bend that curve, deal with things like limited energy and limited resources in order to make these devices, and also, even more importantly, power the devices, because that's really where the impacts are, is in the use phase of these products, creating all the energy that's needed to process this data.
Okay, so it's much more than about just the energy you're using and renewable energy. It's all about the way that you think and design those products for what's going to happen to them at the end of their life. Is that right?
Well, certainly, but I mean, the energy component is the most important one. But certainly, designing for circularity is key. You touch on a really interesting point. One of the things that we do at Hewlett-Packard Enterprise is we have a design for environment program where we actually think about recyclability, think about designing for high levels of energy efficiency on the very front end of that process. You need to design those elements in, so at their end of, we used to talk about end of life, now we talk about end of use, because a lot of these IT assets actually have a second or third life still left in them at the end of the current first use.
What sort of percentage of Hewlett-Packard devices actually get remanufactured and reused in that way?
That's right. So at our technology renewal centers, we have two state-of-the-art, best in the world, largest in the world, I believe, at least our Andover facility is. We have one in Andover, Massachusetts, another in Erskine, Scotland. 89% of the products that come in the door of those facilities, refurbished, remanufactured, placed into the hands of a new customer. The other 11% is recycled in a responsible way.
Okay, but that's a pretty high percentage.
Yeah.
And of course, as an organisation, I mean, you're actually manufacturing a huge volume of devices every year, aren't you?
That's right. That's right. I mean, millions of devices a year are delivered to our customers. And I think another thing, David, to talk about, just not only in terms of sort of how are we addressing our own industry, but really as we look around here at Hannover Messe are the opportunities related to closed loop manufacturing. That's what you see here in the demonstration here in the Hewlett-Packard Enterprise booth. Is we're
There's
using
a whole kind of like manufacturing flow line that you've got just behind here.
That's right, of course. I mean, we need to have our own house in order, of course, in terms of how we design, manufacture, deal with the end of life of IT products. But the broader sustainability-related implications, I think, are really how do we disrupt other industries? How do we use the data that's collected during the various manufacturing processes from the various platforms that exist on a production floor, generate insights from that data so we're able to remove environmental and resource leakages from the production process.
That's great. What's next for what's the thing that you're worrying about most that you're going to do next?
Well, I mean, I think it's really this concept of energy, right? So we know Antonio Neri, our CEO, talks a lot about the fact that only 6% of the data generated is actually used.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So to me, as a sustainability professional, I think the other 94 actually represents what I would call the data landfill.
Yeah, that's great.
Right? So we've got energy inputs associated with powering all that compute. And if we're not able to extract the appropriate insights from that data, it's lost and it's generating things like greenhouse gas emissions that end up in the atmosphere and warm our planet.
So it's all about generating more value from that data and managing to do more with less.
That's right. How do we reduce time to value for our customers in order to help them meet the needs of their customers? And then also, how do we do it in the most responsible way?
Chris, it's been great to hear your story. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And there'll be more content like this if you check back to Impossible Things in Technology and hashtag HM19 for more content like this.